The Zone at 91.3 presents The B-Side.
Dan Gunn, man.
Hey, Dylan, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you, buddy?
Good. How's it going, Jason?
Happy Riff, Dan.
Hey, happy Riff, buddy. So, one of the things that we try and do via Tech, where I work when I'm not here talking to you guys, is use Rifflandia as a backdrop. And so every year since 2012, we've brought in a bunch of venture capitalists. These are people who they manage large funds and invest in companies that they think have high growth potential. And so while Rifflandia is on, it's a great time to bring out-of-towners here because we then can show them some great companies. They can meet some great people. They can have a good time. They can fall in love with the city at a great time of year. And by the way, there's a great concert that you're going to later tonight as well. So they get to see, they just get to, kind of the best of the hits of the year all at once. And so we've kicked that off. A couple of nights ago, we did a special showing. We did it in partnership with Island Women in Science and Technology of a movie called She Started It, which was specifically about women founders. And right now, the sort of accepted numbers are that in the tech world, 18 or 19% of the companies have a woman founder. So one in five is typically the number, which is, nowhere near 50-50.
Yeah.
But in Victoria, we're ahead of the curve and we have aspirations to continue to be an example in that. And so as an example, while the average in everywhere else is 18-19%, in Victoria, in our accelerator program, which is a program we offer specifically for early stage and high potential tech companies, 32% of our companies have a woman founder. So it's 50% more than the average, which is great. And we were looking at the numbers the other day, and we discovered that based on the number of women founders applying to our program, they have an 18.75% higher chance of getting accepted into the program than the men that have applied for the program.
Oh, wow.
So we're excited about that. And this movie was about showing like some of the challenges, some of the built-in biases in the tech world. It is a bit of a bro world that's very male dominant, and the opportunities for women along the way. And so that was an exciting way to get things started. A good way for us to showcase what's going well here and hold up examples of what could go better. And then yesterday all day long we did a workshop. We had 130 executives from 29 different tech companies come out to the Fort Common. We talked about that on the B-side a little while ago. Really beautiful day, sitting in the courtyard. We were doing leadership training. It was a way for us to see, it says something about a person when they're willing to take time a whole day to become a better leader, to learn how to coach and become a better leader. And this is a way for us to identify who are the leaders of our community going forward. And a lot of the visiting venture capitalists and VIPs that we brought to town attended it as well. They wanted to be a part of that, and so they're getting a chance to work one-on-one and see what the mettle is of our tech leadership, which is great. And then we had an F up night. I won't say the which is a night where we talk about particular failures that executives have been through, and we'd like to hold that up as an example so people can learn.
I love that event because far too often we get to hear everybody's success story.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say that there's a recipe to success, but it's always kind of the same thing. Hard work, belief, surrounding yourself with good people, so on and so on.
Yeah.
What I love about the F-Up night is it's successful people telling you about all the times that they screwed up or they stumbled and they fell. And it's the thing that most people that want to be successful so badly fail to remember is that failure is a part of your experience and your success comes from you getting up and learning from that.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's important to get people talking about failures and shortcomings and uncertainties before they fail. It's important for them to see the people that are held up as examples of success revealing, the blunders along the way and the lessons they learned, the millions of dollars it cost and all of that. And to change the dialogue. There are investors that I've met that won't invest in an executive or in a company unless the leadership has failed twice.
Right.
Because they know that if you failed twice, you've eaten a big pile of humble pie. And you've learned a lot of hard lessons that you'll never forget. And so we did that to 250 people. Every venue we go to, we fill when we do that. Like this is our 6th or 7th one that we've done. And then today is a full day, mainly around our visiting investors. We're doing, right after this, 6 origin stories telling the story of how these companies got started and how big they got and why they did it here. Then we're walking them around the downtown core so they can visit 17 more companies. Then we're putting them on a bus and we're touring them around so that they can see some of the bigger operations. I think we're doing 6 companies on the bus tour. So by the end of the day, or the end of the 2 days, they're going to have heard mistakes. They're going to have worked closely on leadership training with these people. They're going to have toured 25 offices and heard about another 6 companies and built a real relationship, all with a beautiful backdrop, all, enjoying things like Rifflandia on Thursday and Friday night, and they're welcome to stay for the weekend. And so this year is our most oversubscribed and highest quality year ever, and we're really excited, and we're really thankful that Victoria is such an easy place to showcase, because it changes. They all leave saying, I had no idea. And that's the first step. Before they'll write a big check to a company, they need to believe great things can be done here.
Right.
And by the end of today, I promise you, they're going to be like, wow, that is an amazing city.
So if you see Dan Gunn around this weekend during Rifflandia, stop and shake the hand of the person he's with, because they're a billionaire.
Yeah, right. Or at least they have the billionaire's checkbook. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Dan.
Thanks,
guys.
Dan.